I had a very pleasant good evening from Blazer Stadium on the campus of Valley View High School, and welcome into Week 10 of our coverage of Northeast Arkansas High School football here on Ritter Communications in Tubetown. I'm Randy Myers, Mike said, and under the headset, along with our videographer tonight, Richard Bressler, we are set to bring you a huge 4A3 conference matchup between the Gosnell Pirates and the Valley View Blazers. Whoever wins this game tonight will come away with sole possession of number 2, finishing as the runner-up in the 4A3 conference. And more importantly, what comes with that runner-up finish is a home berth in the first round of the state playoffs. So a lot at stake and on the line tonight for this game between the Blazers and the Pirates. Let's take a closer look at these two ball clubs for just a moment. Valley View checks into this game at 6-3 overall, 5-1 in conference play. Gosnell is 5-4 overall, also 5-1 in conference play. Valley View's only conference loss was a 21-3 setback to Highland that came on October 5th, just a few weeks ago. Meanwhile, the Blazers have since won 3 straight by a combined score of 157-29. Right now, we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of colors at midfield, and we'll come back with more pregame information in just a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
Why it's not working?
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Stadium after the pause there for the playing of our national anthem. But as we continue to take a little bit closer look at these two ball clubs, as Valley View and Gosnell get set to tangle tonight here in a 4A3 conference showdown with the number 2 runner-ups finish at stake, and more importantly, a home berth in the first round of the state playoffs. That's what's on the line tonight for this ball game. This Valley View team, as we said a moment ago, they have won 3 straight since losing to Highland on October 5th for their only conference loss of the season. They have won those 3 straight by a combined score of 157-29. Last week they hammered Brooklyn 52-8. The Blazers have a very potent offense. They run the Gus Malzahn style offense, a hurry up, no huddle. And the fact of the matter is, Valley View might run the hurry up, no huddle a little bit faster even than Malzahn's A-State team does. They like to play at a very fast pace. As soon as the official sets the ball, they are usually over it, ready to snap it and get moving again. They average 37.1 points per game. They like to throw the ball a lot. They will run it, but they're probably a little bit more effective as a throwing team than they are a rushing team. They allow 17.8 points per game. The Blazers are coached by Shannon Sherman. It's a senior night here at Valley View, and they will say goodbye to 8 seniors tonight. Actually, they did so in pregame ceremonies prior to the start of this game. Gosnell, as we said, the Pirates are 5-4 overall, 5-1 in league play. Their only conference loss also came at the hands of Highland, which of course is the league champion. 58-22 was the final score in that ball game. Last week they defeated Westside 47-14. Gosnell started the season a very uncharacteristic 0-3, but they have since won 5 of their last 6 games. They come into this game averaging 25.2 points per game and giving up 26.2. They're under direction of a new head coach. Gary Moody's in his first year at the helm at Gosnell. The Pirates lead the series with Valley View 5-1. They won it 45-34 when these two ball clubs met last year in Mississippi County. We'll step aside for a quick timeout, back with the kickoff and the play-by-play. When we return, this is high school football on Tubetown.
Make no mistake about it, business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Stadium. I'm Randy Myers under the headset behind the microphone. Glad you're with us tonight for our final week of Northeast Arkansas high school football coverage here on Tubetown and Ritter Communications. Good game on tap here tonight. What should be a good game, certainly, between Gosnell and Valley View in 4A3 conference play. This is a game to decide the battle for sole possession of the runner-up spot in the 4A3. The winner gets a home berth in the first round of the state playoff starting next week. So a lot at stake in this game tonight. Gosnell won the pregame coin toss and elected to receive, so they'll get the ball first. Valley View will kick it off. The Blazers decked out in their home uniforms, blue jerseys and pants with yellow and white numbers and trim. Gosnell in their road unis, blue pants, white jerseys with blue and gold numbers and trim. As we await the Valley View kickoff here at Blazer Stadium on a Thursday night game here in Northeast Arkansas. A lot of games being played on Thursday this week in the final week of the season. The opening kickoff is gathered in for Gosnell at the 2-yard line. The return man, Michael Canty, will take it up near the 20 before he's stopped. So Gosnell will get the ball first. They'll start at the 19. That's where they'll spot the football, and we'll see what they dial up here. Pirates into the direction of first-year head coach Gary Moody. They'll spread the field with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, working out of a shotgun backfield. One man shifts in motion to the far side. They'll give it off to the running back. I believe that's Razor. He finds the corner, breaks to the outside, slips a tackle, and may have the first down as he gets to the far sideline. There's a flag at the end of the play, so that's probably going to cost somebody 15 yards. We'll see what we've got as the play goes to the far side of the field. Richard Razor, the ball carrier for Gosnell, appeared to have the first down, and then a flag flew, and this is going to be a penalty against Valley View, a personal foul against the Blazers. So tack 15 yards on to the end of already a nice run by Razor, and that's going to give Gosnell very good field position as it moves the ball forward to the 47-yard line. Two or three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Give it off over the right side to Razor again, I believe, as he crosses the 50. Correction, the ball carrier was A.J. Jones, a junior, and he's got it down to the 49-yard line inside Valley View territory. It'll set up second and about 6.5 from there for the Pirates. Man goes in motion. He winds up with the football. I believe that's Razor. He's going to lose yardage and be tackled for a loss back near the 47 of Gosnell. Actually, Marcus Mullins was the ball carrier that time for Gosnell, and it sets up 3rd and 11 after a loss of about 5 yards. Ball spotted just out over the 46-yard line. Back on the Gosnell side of the field now. 2 receivers to each side. Quarterback in a shotgun backfield with one man slot right. He wants to throw. Firing downfield, overthrows the intended receiver, who was Colton Godsey, but Godsey nowhere close to being able to rein that one in. So now it sets up 4th and 11 for Gosnell, and they'll have to punt the ball away most likely. Kenneth Cobble drifting back at about the 24-yard line for the Valley View return. Punter standing at his own 35, gets the kick away for Gosnell, and it's caught by Cobble. And he's still on his feet as he slips a couple of tackles, proven tough to bring down. He's out over the 35, advances to the 36 before he's met and thrown back. Nice return by Cobble for the Blazers. And they'll have pretty decent field position to begin their first drive of the night at their own 36-yard line. Quarterback Noah Johns set to lead the Blazer offense. They'll spread the field, sending 2 receivers to each side. Johns working out of a shotgun backfield as he steps back to about the 29-yard line to receive the snap. Takes it, and he wants to throw on first down. Got some time, flushed out of the pocket. Now he fires downfield. It's incomplete. Nicely played in the secondary for Gosnell by Ricky Gable. He got a hand on it to knock it away. They were going for the home run ball right off the bat, but come up incomplete. It sets up 2nd and 10 for Valley View. Here come the Blazers. Again, 2 receivers wide to each side. Johns out of the gun. Shows it to the running back. Now keeps it himself. Crosses the 40. Fights forward. Drags the tackler with him. Close to first down yardage. He may be just about a half yard shy as he punches it up to about the 46-yard line. Very close. It is enough for a first down. He got a little more than I thought. So a nice run by Noah Johns, the talented junior quarterback for Valley View. They get the first down, their first of the evening, and they've got a fresh set of downs to work with at their own 46-yard line. Johns again spread the field, 2 receivers wide to each side. Gives it off to the running back. He's got a big hole, breaks into the secondary, and finally goes down at the 41-yard line of Gosnell. Should be enough for another Valley View first down after a nice run by Caden Heydrich. Valley View quickly get ready to snap the ball and keep it moving, trying to keep this momentum alive. Again, the give to Heydrich. Heydrich goes off tackle over the right side. He's down to about the 36, maybe the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and about 5 for Valley View with the ball at the right hash. Again, quickly set to go again. Movement on the Gosnell line. No flags. Apparently they stayed in the neutral zone. Johns keeps it and fights forward. Should have enough for the first down, it appears, as he's across the 30, down to about the 28 or the 27-yard line of Gosnell. That's the other way that Noah Johns can hurt a defense. He's a very prolific passer, but he's not a bad runner either. In fact, he's probably a little bit underrated as a running quarterback. First down, their 3rd first down of this drive, which began at the 36. 2 receivers again, wide to each side. One man will go in motion to the far side. There's movement on the line. I believe it'll be offsides against Gosnell.
False start.
Correction, that's going to be a false start.
On the defense.
Nope, it is against Gosnell, okay.
First down.
So it's a penalty against Gosnell, gives Valley View a free 5 yards to work with. Moves the ball forward to the 23-yard line, and it's 1st and 5 from there. John sets the offense. Working out of a shotgun backfield. One man slot right. That's Heydrich. Here comes the heat. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires short. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Hunter Elrod.
2nd and 5. Excuse me, pass was intended for number 9, Jager Sullins.
Correction, Sullins was the intended receiver, not Elrod. Jager Sullins, a 6'1", 166-pound junior. And it's 2nd and 5 from the 23. Johns out of the gun. Again, 2 receivers wide to each side. Going to fire into the backfield for Heydrich, I believe. He's got the first down, and he may score. He will. They score on a screen pass from 23 yards away. And the Blazers are on the board on their first possession. A very impressive drive for Coach Shannon Sherman's ball club. We await the extra point kick now. For extra point opportunity. Reese Snell is on to kick. Here's the snap, high snap. Johns is going to have to run with it. He's in trouble. Now he's got some time to throw. He's got a receiver there. It is incomplete. The receiver got his hands on the ball, but the defensive back just knocked him loose from it. And so with 8:26 remaining in the first quarter. We've got our first score of the game as Valley View leads Gosnell 6-0. Back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
Why it's not working?
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Valley View goes 64 yards and 6 plays unofficially on their first possession of the night. They lead at 6-0. We'll recap the drive in just a moment. Here's the Blazer kickoff following their first score of the night. It's a short kick that is returned by Colton Godsey up to about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line for Gosnell. But again, that last drive for Valley View on their first possession of the night capped off by a 22-yard screen pass for a touchdown from Noah Johns to Caton Heydrich. The two-point conversion attempt was unsuccessful. The drive unofficially covered 64 yards and 6 plays, and the Blazers lead it 6-0 with 8:22 remaining here in the first quarter at Blazer Stadium. Here come the Pirates now. One man going wide left. They'll send Razor in motion to the far side, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He crosses the 40 and takes it up to about the 42-yard line. Dwight Griffin, the ball carrier. Get the play in from the sideline. Sets up 2nd and 5 for Gosnell at their own 42-yard line. This time they'll spread the field with receivers wide to each side. Again, Griffin working out of the gun. 2 receivers to the left now. And they'll give it off on a short misdirection play to Razor. Richard Razor gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got a half yard after that. I don't think so. It's going to be 3rd and about 5.5 or 6. We'll call it 3rd and 5.5. Ball still at the 42-yard line. So we'll see what the Pirates come up with here on a big 3rd down play. Griffin out of the gun. Brings a man in motion to the near side. He wants to throw, sets up, fires downfield. Got a receiver for an easy first down. Hits the far sideline and knocked out of bounds as Richard Razor all the way down to the Valley View 34-yard line, it looks like. Well executed play that time by the Pirate offense. And they've got a fresh set of downs at the Valley View 34. Best field position of the night so far for Gosnell. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Griffin under center this time, gives it off in the backfield to Razor, who breaks to the outside and should have enough for the first down as he's down to about the 22-yard line. And it is enough for the Pirates to move the sticks once again with 6:59 remaining here in the first quarter. First down at the Valley View 22. Man split wide to the left. Again to give to Razor, who goes off tackle and crosses the 20. Punches it forward to the 19, maybe the 18-yard line, depending on the mark. Ball will be at the 19. It's 2nd and 6 from there with 6:42 remaining in the opening quarter. Valley View leads 6-0. Griffin settles in under center. Give over the right side, and the running back is met in the backfield and chopped down for a short loss of about a yard, it looks like. That was Razor again, but Valley View was laying in wait and ready for him that time. He loses a yard. That brings up 3rd and 7 from the 20. So a big 3rd down conversion attempt again coming up here for the Pirate offense. Trying to tie this thing up. Griffin wants to throw. Sets up, fires incomplete to the far sideline. Nowhere near the intended receiver. So that sets up 4th and 7 for Gosnell from the 20. Not sure what kind of a kicking game that the Pirates may have, and I'm kind of thinking we'll see them go for it here this deep in Gosnell territory. 4th and 7 at the Valley View 20-yard line. Here they come. Sending 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right as they spread the field. Griffin working out of the gun. He'll send a man in motion to the near side. We've got flags just as the ball is snapped. So the play is blown dead. And it's going to be a false start against the Pirate offense. So now 4th and 7 from the 20 moves the ball back to the 25 and sets up 4th and 12. So we'll see how that may change or may not change the plan of attack for Gosnell. Here they come. Working out of the gun. Griffin to throw. Rolls left. Here comes Heat from the backside. There's a flag down in the backfield as well. Griffin run out of bounds down around the 20-yard line. Now we'll see what the marker's about. It's going to be a hold against Gosnell, so Valley View will obviously decline that penalty, take the play, and they're going to hold on downs and get the ball back. And the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line. 5:41 remaining here in this first quarter, as the potent Blazer offense returns to the field now. 2 receivers wide to the near side, 2 to the right as well. Noah Johns working out of the shotgun backfield once again. Heidrich is slot right, and he gets the ball. He's got a huge hole to run through. He's got a first down, and Moore still on his feet across the 40, finally tackled at about the 44-yard line. Actually, it was Tucker Heidrich who was the ball carrier that time for Valley View. And here's Valley View quickly right back on the ball. John's going to keep it and run with himself. He's across the 50 into the secondary. He's across the 30 and finally tripped up at about the 26-yard line. And they have got this Pirate defense rocked and on their heels right now. They're ready to go once again as they don't spend any time between plays. They usually go in with a no huddle. They're going to send receivers 2 wide to each side. Johns working out of the gun on first down. Give it off to Tucker Heidrich. He's got another huge hole to run through, and he is inside the 5-yard line before he's tackled at about the 2. It's 1st and goal once again for Valley View. They are all business so far tonight and have looked great offensively. 1st and goal at the 2 with 5:05 to play in the opening quarter. Johns out of the gun, sets his offense. 1-man slot left, receivers wide to each side to give to Tucker Heidrich. He slips the first tackle, then gets met and turned back. Basically, no gain, maybe a loss, depending on the mark. Call it no gain, sets up 2nd and goal from the 2. Johns keeps it. He wants to try to sneak it in. He appears to have it, and he does. So with 4:33 to play in the first quarter, Valley View has their 2nd score of the night on a 2-yard sneak by quarterback Noah Johns. And we await the extra point kick now for Valley View. Junior Reese Snell on to boot it through. Here's the kick. It's no good. And so, with 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter, 4:33 to be precise, Valley View leads Gosnell 12-0. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
Welcome back to Blazer Stadium. Pirates have extended their lead to 2 touchdowns. It's now 12-0. They've come up empty on their extra point opportunities both times, as that time Reese Snell's kick was wide right. But to recap the scoring drive, it was capped off on a 2-yard quarterback sneak by quarterback Noah Johns. Drive covered 80 yards in 5 plays unofficially, and the Blazers lead Gosnell 12-0 with 4:33 left to play here in the opening quarter. Here's the Valley View kickoff that'll go into the end zone for no return after it was mishandled by A.J. Jones. And so Gosnell will get the ball starting this drive at their own 20-yard line. After a nice kick by Kyle Madden for Valley View. Glad you're with us tonight for high school football here on Tubetown. Our final week's broadcast. This is week 10. Hard to believe that it's week 10 already, but another high school football season has pretty much flown by, it seems. Griffin sends a man in motion to the far side. The give is to Mullins. Mullins goes off tackle over the left side, picks up about 6, maybe 7, depending on the spot as it goes to the far side. Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line. It sets up 2nd and 3 for the Pirates. I'll send 3 fresh faces in to the offense for this play. One of them goes wide right, that being Ricky Gable. Going off tackle over the left side, trying to earn the first down, maybe a little bit shy. It's going to set up 3rd and 1. Ball at the 29-yard line. Here come the Pirates. This time Griffin is under center, gives off tackle over the right side. The running back appeared to have the first down off forward progress, and then he was turned back, but they are going to move the sticks. It will be enough for a Gosnell first down after the carry by Razor. So that'll spot the ball at the 32. And a fresh set of downs for the Pirates from there. A.J. Jones among 2 receivers wide to the right for Gosnell. Griffin's going to pitch it out, working out of the gun. I believe Mullins is the ball carrier. He breaks it out to about the 34-yard line.
Marcus Mullins on the carry for the Pirates, brought down by Blazer.
Sets up 2nd and 8.
Short gain on the play brings up 2nd and 9.
Gable goes wide left. One of 3 receivers wide to the left this time. 1 to the right, and now he'll go in motion. That's Razor. He's going to end up getting the football. Looking for a crease to work his way through, and then flagged at the end of the play after a short gain at best by Richard Razor. Laundry all over the field just as that tackle was being made.
Personal foul, face mask.
And it's going to be a face mask violation against Valley View.
Result of the penalty will be a first down.
So it'll give Gosnell an automatic first down as they catch a big break there. Valley View appeared to have them stopped. As it is, the ball is moved forward to the 49-yard line, and Gosnell gets a fresh set of downs to work with 2:21 to play here in the first quarter. Blazers lead it 12-0. Griffin working out of the gun. Got a receiver wide to the left, brings a man in motion to the near side. He wants to throw. He's got time. He fires downfield. Catch is almost made, but then dropped at the last minute as Colton Godsey just couldn't rein it in and hang on to the football. Well thrown ball. Griffin hit him right in the numbers. Griffin was in, Godsey was in traffic when he caught it. Might have heard footsteps and got a little antsy, and as a result, he dropped the football. 2nd and 10 now for Gosnell, with 2:11 remaining in the opening quarter. Two receivers going wide left. One man drifts in motion to the far side as well. Pitch out to the tailback. That's Mullins. Mullins close to first down yardage. You may have it depending on the mark. Going to be real close. Knocked out of bounds at about the 41 or the 42-yard line. Maybe just a tad shy of the first down, it looks like. 3rd and about 1.5 yards needed for Gosnell. The ball at the Valley View 43-yard line. 2:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Griffin lines up under center this time. He wants to keep it. Got a sneak for the first down and then some. Still on his feet as he breaks tackles and takes it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice run by the Gosnell quarterback, Dwight Griffin. He's only a sophomore. Ball will be spotted just inside the 30-yard line of Valley View. 1:51 remaining here in the opening quarter. Two receivers going wide right for the Pirates. Two to the left as well. Griffin out of the gun. High snap. He gets it down, then gives it off to A.J. Jones, and he is met in the backfield immediately. That play a little slow in developing because of the high snap perhaps, and it's a loss back to the 32-yard line.
2nd and 13 for the Pirates.
Valley View taking advantage of the slow developing play, making the tackle for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 from the 32. Man goes in motion to the far side. Griffin wants to throw. He fires complete out in the flats to Gable for a short gain. With just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. And it's 3rd and 5 from there for the Pirates. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers wide to each side. Griffin out of the gun, wants to throw, sets up, got time, fires downfield, it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Ricky Gable, but Gable nowhere near tall enough or with the leaping ability needed to catch that ball. So now it's 4th and 5 for Gosnell. Ball at the Valley View 25-yard line with $1.03 still to play here in the first quarter. Valley View leads 12-0. The Blazers have had the ball twice, and they have wasted no time marching downfield and scoring with that hurry up, no huddle offense. Here's Gosnell. Pitch out to Mullins. Mullins may have the first down. I believe he does. He's down inside the 20-yard line, very close to the first down. And I think he's got it. We'll wait and see. It is a first down. Spot the ball at the 19-yard line.
First down.
And they get the much-needed 4th down conversion to keep this drive alive. Inside a minute to play in the quarter now. Here come the Pirates. Griffin, actually loose football on the ground after they went Wildcat. Razor was the quarterback. He coughed it up, and Valley View gets the ball back. So a huge break for the Blazer defense as they created a turnover and made it happen. They're going to get the ball back at the 28-yard line, and immediately Noah Johns and the offense on the field ready to snap the football. All they got to do is get the green light from the official. 26 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Johns with two receivers wide to each side. One man slot right. Sends Lorenzana in motion, and we've got flags and whistles as the ball is snapped. That's going to be a false start penalty against Valley View. It'll move them back 5 yards. Appeared to be some obvious confusion on that play for Valley View, and it resulted in the penalty. It moves the ball back to the 23-yard line with 25 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. 1st and 15 from there. Lorenzana's in motion. John shows it to him. Got a receiver. Downfield catch made in full stride. He's at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, and he'll score. Peyton Sanders got behind the defense, caught the ball in full stride, and scores on a 77-yard pass play. And Valley View is on the board once again. With 15 seconds remaining, awaiting the extra point opportunity now for the Pirates, or the Blazers rather. New kicker this time. I believe that's Madden. Let's double check it. It is. He boots it through. And with 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter, it's 19-0. Valley View leading Gosnell. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
It's not working.
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
19-0 our score as we welcome you back to Blazer Stadium. The Valley View offense has been proficient, to say the least, tonight. We'll recap the last drive in just a moment. Here's a short pooch kick for Valley View off the ensuing kickoff from the last score. It's going to be recovered
There's no return on the play.
by Gosnell at about the 36-yard line. But recapping that last drive for Valley View, not a whole lot to tell you about it. It was only 2 plays. It was a 77-yard pass from Noah Johns to Peyton Sanders. Kyle Madden booted through the extra point kick. And it's now 19-0 in favor of Valley View. 14 seconds still remaining here in the first quarter. Gosnell trying to get something on the board and get some points on the board before this thing gets totally out of hand. Griffin's going to keep it as he takes the snap out of the shotgun, and he is going to be caught for a short loss as he's caught behind the line of scrimmage for about a half-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 11, and that was the last play of the first quarter. So we've got one in the books here in Valley View with our score at Blazer Stadium. Valley View 19, Gosnell nothing. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
At Temps Plus Staffing, our business is a people business, and we're really good at what we do, whether you're looking for a clerical, industrial, or some other type of employment. Our staff knows where to find the right job for you that offers growth potential, benefits packages, and great pay. Stop by our office in Blytheville or Osceola, or check our website today. Temps Plus Staffing. Top jobs, reliable staff, great people.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
2nd and 10 for Gosnell on the first play of the second half, and they fire complete for a first down. The receiver, Michael Canty, has Gosnell set up in very good field position now after a nice strike from Dwight Griffin, the Gosnell quarterback, as he gets some nice yards after the catch, and the ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line of Valley View. Here come the Pirates. Gable going wide right. Receivers to the left as well. Griffin wants to run with it out of the gun. He's over the right side, a little bit shy of the first down, but still a pickup of about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of about 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 4.
Maybe a little more. Moves the ball to the 22-yard line. And it's 2nd and about 5. One receiver to the right. Griffin out of the gun, late pitch to Mullins. Mullins looking for the corner. He's got it. He is knocked out of bounds at about the 6-yard line, it appears. So it'll be 1st and goal for Gosnell. Their best penetration of the night. There may have been a flag on that play, apparently, and it's going to come back against Gosnell, it looks like. So after the step off, the ball will be moved back to the 30-yard line after the holding penalty against Gosnell. 10:50 remaining until halftime. And it's 2nd and about 14 based on the spot. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Gosnell. Griffin, here comes pressure. He fires on the run. He's got it complete to a receiver in the flats. That's A.J. Jones for a short gain of about 6 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 9 for Gosnell. Ball spotted about the 27-yard line. Two receivers go wide right for Gosnell. One, actually 2 to the left as well. Griffin again wants to throw. Fires on a timing pattern. It is all just out of the reach of the intended receiver, Richard Razor. Had Razor been able to rein that in, it had 6 written all over it, but just beyond his fingertips. He got his fingers on the ball, but couldn't make the catch. So it sets up 4th and 9. And a big 4th down conversion attempt coming up here once again for the Gosnell offense. They trail 19-0. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Griffin out of the gun, sets up. Here comes pressure. He gets away from the first tackler. Second one brings him down as he gets rid of the ball. There's a flag down. They may call that intentional grounding. I think they will. We'll see what the marker's about. My guess is intentional grounding. He was in the grasp and going down when he fired it downfield. The question is, was there a receiver within reasonable distance of where he threw the ball to?
Intentional grounding.
It is intentional grounding as the call against Gosnell.
Lost it down.
So it moves the ball back to the 40-yard line, and that's where Valley View will take over, as it was also a loss of down. And here comes Valley View's offense, right back on the field looking for more. They have been perfect so far tonight. They've scored every time they've had the ball, and they've usually done so fairly quickly. 2 receivers are wide to each side. Noah Johns working out of a shotgun and gives it off to Caden Heydrich. He's got a huge hole to jump through, and now it's a foot race to the end zone. And finally, he's going to be caught down near the 10 or the 9-yard line. About a 50-yard run for Caden Heydrich. Spot the ball at the 10. It's 1st and goal from there for Valley View. Gosnell has not even been able to come close to slowing down the Valley View offense so far tonight. John sets his offense. He's got 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Sets up, looking into the corner, and it is tipped and incomplete. Or was it intercepted? It may have been intercepted. Looks like it was.
Noah John's pass is intercepted in the end zone.
So it was intercepted in the end zone.
10 Gosnell from their own 20.
So that's the first time tonight that that Valley View's offense has not scored when they've had the ball. An interception in the end zone. Turns Valley View away this time, and Gosnell will get it back at their own 20-yard line after the pick in the end zone. Griffin and the offense right back on the field now. Give it off to A.J. Jones. He's met and stuffed in the backfield. He'll lose yardage. Close to about a 5-yard loss, it appears, as it goes to the far sideline.
In the backfield by Blazer Kyle Madden. Loss of about 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 17 for the Pirates.
Call it a 6-yard loss as they spot the ball at the 14, and it's 2nd and 16 from there for Gosnell. 9:28 remaining in the first half. Valley View leads 19-0. Receivers are wide to each side. Man in motion. Ball on the ground as it was snapped before the quarterback was ready for it, and Valley View gets it back. Communication breakdown that time causes results in a turnover for Gosnell. The ball will be spotted at about the 12-yard line, it looks like. And Valley View's offense right back on the field. We'll see if they can make up for that interception on their last play. That's the only time they've been stopped so far tonight. As Noah Johns and company take the field. Johns again working out of the gun. And there's movement on the line as Valley View, as Gosnell appears to be offsides.
On the defense. 5-yard penalty.
So that'll give Valley View a free 5, move the ball forward to the 6-yard line. And it's 1st and goal from there. Johns again working out of the gun. Takes the snap, wants to keep it himself. He's across the 5, and he spins forward and finds the end zone. With 9:20 to play in the second quarter. 6-yard run by Noah Johns to push the Valley View lead to 25-0. And we await the extra point opportunity. Kyle Madden back onto the field to kick this time for Valley View. Noah Johns, the quarterback, will be his holder. Here's the snap. Straight ahead kick is no good, and Valley View continues to struggle a little bit with their extra point game. So with 9:20 to play in the first half, our score at Blazer Stadium, it's Valley View 25, Gosnell nothing. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
It's not working.
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Valley View's had the ball 5 times. They've scored 4 of those 5 times. They just scored again off a 6-yard run by quarterback Noah Johns. After taking advantage of the short field following a Gosnell turnover deep in their own territory, it's now 25-0. Blazers dominating this first half so far tonight. Here's Valley View returning Gosnell returning the kick. A.J. Jones brings it out to the 25-yard line for Gosnell.
It'll be 1st and 10 Pirates from their own 25-yard line.
$9:15 remaining in the second quarter. Here come the Pirates. Griffin pitches it out to Mullins out over the right side. He's trying to find the corner. He's got it. He's got the sideline, still on his feet. He's got a first down as he's run out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Actually, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 42, it appears. But it is enough to move the sticks for Gosnell. Spotted at the 43 after all is said and done. First down from there for the Buccaneers. And now we have whistles and a stop and play. Not sure what this is about. But a discussion right now. Looks like there may be an issue with the clock. Possibly they appear to be asking for more time added to the clock or a change in the clock. We set it to 9:06, and we're ready to resume action. Give it off to the tailback. That's Mullins, I believe it is. Mullins crosses the 45, tackled at the 46.
Brought down by Blazer Caleb King. Gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Ball spotted just out over the 46-yard line. Sets up 2nd and 6 for Gosnell as they break the huddle and make their way to the line of scrimmage. Unbalanced line to the right, receiver to the right. Griffin rolls right on play action, fires downfield looking for Richard Razor, but just missed him. Razor unable to rein it in. It's 3rd and 6 now for Gosnell. 8:28 remaining in the first half. Two receivers going wide to each side this time. Griffin out of the gun, takes a snap, looks downfield, fires, complete to A.J. Jones. He's got a first down near the 40-yard line inside Valley View territory.
Tackled by Blazer Tucker Heydrich, but not before a Pirate.
Gosnell has been able to move the ball at times tonight, but just yet to find the end zone. One receiver to the right. Griffin gives it to the second man through. That's A.J. Jones, and he's met before he gets back to the line of scrimmage and thrown for a loss back near the 45 or the 46-yard line. Good penetration into the backfield by the Valley View defense. Spot the ball at the 44, and it's 2nd and 14 from there for Gosnell. 7:34 remaining in the second quarter. Two receivers to the left. Razor goes wide to the right. Griffin wants to throw, sets up, and it is incomplete. Intended receiver was Ricky Gable. Gable got his hands on it, but couldn't pull it down, and it's 3rd and 14 now.
Tucker Heydrich brings up 3rd down.
Receivers are wide to each side. Razor comes in motion the near side. Late pitch to Griffin. He bobbles it and then gets hammered. He was able to maintain control and possession of the ball, but boy, he paid the price then. He's slow to get up from that tackle. Seth Vickery there defensively to lead the charge for the Blazers, and I believe he's okay, it appears. But it's 4th and 15 now after the loss, and Gosnell will have to punt it away as Alan Montezuma drops back into punt position for the Pirates.
It's a flag on the play.
Now there's a flag on the play.
Prior to the snap, 12 men on the field.
Too many men on the field apparently against Gosnell, so an illegal substitution will cost them another 5 yards. That moves the ball back to the 50.
Remains fourth down.
Cobble set up for the Valley View return. He'll be standing at about his own 24-yard line. Montezuma on for the punt for Gosnell. Boots it away. And there will be no return, it appears. And Gosnell will down it at about the 16-yard line. So with 6:14 to play
First and 10 Blazers from the
in the second quarter, Valley View will get the ball back. They will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Johns sets his offense. 2 receivers are wide to each side as he works out of the gun with a running back slot right. And that's who's going to get the ball carrier. That's Caden Heydrich. Heydrich again finding running room right up the middle. It's a foot race. Finally, he's caught from behind deep inside Gosnell territory. Tackled at the 32-yard line.
carry for the Blazers.
Time and time again tonight, the Heydrich brothers have just gone right up the middle, right up the gut of the Gosnell defense for huge runs. There was another example of it. And it's a fresh set of downs for Valley View at the Gosnell 32-yard line with 6:05 remaining in the half. 2 receivers are wide to each side for Noah Johns and company. He'll keep it, finds a hole over on the left side. He's close to the first down, maybe a little bit shy as he's down to about the 22-yard line.
Johns on the carry for the Blazers. Brought down by Pirate number 92. Brings up
Second and a yard needed for Valley View at the 22-yard line. Lorenzana goes wide left for Valley View. Heydrich drifts over to the left slot. Johns wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. It's incomplete.
Noah Johns' pass intended for number 9. Jagger Sullins.
Intended receiver was Jagger Sullins. Hit his hands, deflected off of him, and now it's 3rd and 1 for Valley View from the 22-yard line. Three receivers going wide right. One to the left. Give to Heydrich. He's got a first down as he crosses the 20 and pops it down to about the 16-yard line. That'll be enough to move the sticks.
Brought down by Pirate number 32, Carlos.
With 5:19 left in the half.
Not before another Blazer. First down.
Again, trips to the right for Valley View. One receiver to the left. Johns again working out of the gun. Gives it off to Caden Heydrich. Heydrich's inside the 15-yard line down to about the 14, it appears. It'll be second down and about 7. 2nd and 7 from the 14. Right back on the ball, ready to snap it again. Johns shows it to Heydrich, keeps it himself. He's across the 5, and he darts into the end zone from there. 14-yard run by Noah Johns. As this one comes at the 4:49 mark of the second quarter, as we await the extra point kick. Reese Snell back on to kick this time for Valley View. They started with him, then they went to Madden, then Madden missed one. Now they got Snell back in, and he hits this one. So with 4:49 to play in the half, it's Valley View 32, Gosnell nothing. This is Northeast Arkansas High School football on Tubetown.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
Well, this high-powered Valley View offense continuing to roll right along here tonight at Blazer Stadium. They've just scored again, this time on a 14-yard run by quarterback Noah Johns. Here's the Valley View kickoff, gathered in by A.J. Jones at about the 3-yard line for the Pirates. He's got some running room up the middle and punches it out near the 28 or the 29-yard line before he's tackled. Recapping the last Valley View scoring drive, unofficially covering 79 yards in 5 plays. Capped off by the 14-yard run by quarterback Noah Johns. Reese Snell knocked through the extra point kick. And it's 32-0. Valley View flexing their muscle here tonight and dominating the Pirates so far in what this game that was anticipated and built up to be quite a showdown, but it's been all Blazers so far in this one. At stake is sole possession of the runner-up spot in the 4A3 conference, and more importantly, a home berth in the opening round of the state playoffs. Here's Griffin, who keeps it on the quarterback sneak for Gosnell. Punches it up to about the 32-yard line. Inside 5 minutes to play after a pickup of 2. It's 2nd and 8 from the 31 with 4:20 remaining until halftime. Receivers go wide to each side for Gosnell. Griffin out of the gun. Sends Razor in motion to the far side. Flag goes down. Griffin fires, and it is picked off on the far sideline. We'll see if the flags will negate the interception. It looked like it might have been a free play for Gosnell. We'll wait and see what we've got. If it stands, it'll be the first interception of the night for the Blazer defense. And it looks like the play will stand as the penalty was against Gosnell. Valley View is going to deny it, take the play, and so that means they're right back in business on the Pirate side of the field. They'll take over at about the 27-yard line, it looks like. 3:53 remaining in the first half. They lead 32-0. And looking for more. Johns working out of the gun. 2 receivers are wide to each side. Gosnell crowds the line of scrimmage, and Maya came off sides in the process of doing so.
Offsides on the defense.
So that'll give Valley View another free 5 yards. Moves the ball forward to the 22-yard line. And it's 1st and 5 from there for the Blazers. Johns working out of the gun. He wants to throw. Rolls right. Being flushed out of the pocket. Pressure coming hard from the backside, and he is caught.
Noah Johns on the keeper.
Got back to the line of scrimmage, but barely. Might have got a little bit. He did pick up a yard or 2 after he turned the corner.
Brings up 2nd down.
Called a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd and 3 from the 20. Again, 2 receivers wide to each side. Noah Johns out of the gun. Heydrich is slot right. He shows it to Heydrich. Fires downfield, incomplete. Intended receiver was Lorenzana, but he just missed him. And now it's 3rd down and 2. With 3:13 remaining in the half. The give is to Heydrich. He pops forward to about the 19. Going to be a little bit shy of the 1st down, so a 4th down conversion coming up here. Conversion attempt coming up here for the Valley View offense. I believe this is their first 4th down try of the night. Johns out of the gun. Heydrich slot right. Valley View crowding the line of scrimmage. Gosnell crowding the line of scrimmage. And once again, they jumped off sides, and that's going to give Valley View a free 1st down. They only needed to get a yard. They get 5 off the penalty. It moves the ball forward to the 14. And Valley View's defense just not being very careful on this possession. They've given up 2 big first downs off of silly offsides plays that didn't really have to be. Just careless play on the part of their defense. Johns keeps it. Now a late pitch to Sanders. Sanders looks for the corner, finds the end zone, and it's another Valley View score.
Sanders on the 10-yard run for the score.
2:27 left to play in the half. Awaiting the extra point kick now. Reese Snell back into kick once again for Valley View. Kick is high, long, and it's good. So with 2:27 to play until halftime. It's now Valley View 39, Gosnell nothing. Back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
Why it's not working?
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Valley View has had the ball 7 times so far in the first half. They've scored on 6 of those possessions, and there's still almost 2.5 minutes left in the half. If they can get their hands back on the ball, you've got to think they've got with the ability to move the ball quickly on their quick strikes, they've got the opportunity to put more points on the board. As it is, this Valley View kickoff goes into the end zone for no return, so Gosnell will get the ball back, and it looks like that the wind has just about gone out of the sails of the Pirates. They need something to happen to get back in this ball game, and they've got to do it quickly because they're in danger of being mercy ruled right now. It'll be their option whether or not to enact the mercy rule clock when the second half resumes, but right now they trail 39-0. They go off tackle over the left side. Not sure why the scoreboard shows that the score is 20-0, but the score is actually 39-0.
Bo Griggs on the carry for the Pirates. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by Harrison Cowell.
No gain on the last play. It sets up 2nd and 10.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
1:59 remaining. Now they get the scoreboard corrected. Griffin under center. Pitch out to the tailback. That's Mullins. Mullins turns the corner. He fights hard and is close to first down yardage. I believe he's got it.
On the carry for the Pirates.
Up to about the 31-yard line. Should be enough to move the sticks for Gosnell with 1:40 left to play in the half.
But not before a Pirate first down.
Receiver to the left. Griffin out of the gun. He wants to keep it and run with it himself. He turns the corner. Got a first down out over the 40 and finally tackled hard at about the 47-yard line. Nice run by the Gosnell quarterback, Dwight Griffin. Spot the ball at the 47 and move the sticks once again for Gosnell with 1:20 remaining in the half. Griffin under center, pitches it out to A.J. Jones. Jones follows his blockers and gets a short gain out of it. The ball popped loose, but I think they're going to rule the play down, the ball carrier down when it came loose. Short gain of about 2 yards, it appears. Spot the ball at the 49. It'll be 2nd and 8 from there for Gosnell with 40 seconds remaining in the half. Griffin out of the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it and run with it himself. Crosses the 50 down to about the 46 or the 47-yard line of Gosnell. And that to Valley View, rather. That appears to have been the last play of the first half, unless they call timeout. They're not going to. And we've got 2 in the books here at Blazer Stadium. The homestanding Valley View Blazers have dominated the first 2 quarters. They lead it 39-0. We'll come back in just a moment to recap scoring from the first half. And we'll have that for you when we return. Our score right now, it's Valley View 39, Gosnell nothing. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
At Temps Plus Staffing, our business is a people business, and we're really good at what we do, whether you're looking for a clerical, industrial, or some other type of employment. Our staff knows where to find the right job for you that offers growth potential, benefits packages, and great pay. Stop by our office in Blytheville or Osceola, or check our website today. Temps Plus Staffing. Top jobs, reliable staff, great people.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Stadium. It's halftime here in this much anticipated 4A3 conference showdown between Gosnell and Valley View. Sole possession for second place finish in the league standings on the line tonight. And with that second place finish comes a home berth and the first round of the state playoffs next week. And Valley View is well on their way to securing that right now as they lead it 39-0 at the break. Let's recap scoring from the first half. All Valley View in the first 2 quarters. Their first score of the night came at the 8:26 mark of the first quarter on a 22-yard pass from Noah Johns to Caden Heydrich. The 2-point conversion attempt was unsuccessful. The drive unofficially covered 64 yards in 6 plays as Valley View led 6-0 at that point. Their second score of the night came with 4:33 to play in the first quarter on a 2-yard run by quarterback Noah Johns. The extra point kick was no good. The drive covered 80 yards in 5 plays and put Valley View on top 12-0 at that point. They got their third score of the first quarter with 15 seconds left in the opening stanza on a 77-yard pass from Johns to Peyton Sanders. Kyle Madden kicked the extra point kick. The drive unofficially covering 77 yards in only 2 plays, and that made the score 19-0 in favor of the Blazers. Their fourth score of the night came with 9:20 to play in the second quarter on a 6-yard run by Noah Johns. The extra point kick was no good. The drive unofficially covering 10 yards in 2 plays after it was set up by a Gosnell turnover deep in their own territory, and that made the score 25-0 in favor of Valley View at the 9:20 mark of the second quarter. They would score again with 4:49 to play in the second quarter on a 14-yard run by Noah Johns. Reese Snell came on to kick the extra point kick that time. The drive covered 79 yards in 5 plays unofficially and put Valley View on top 32-0 at that point. And then their final score of the half came with 2:27 to play in the second quarter on an 11-yard run by Peyton Sanders. Reese Snell again there with the extra point kick. The drive covering 27 yards in 6 plays, and that set our halftime score at 39-0, which is where we are at this time. We'll step aside for a timeout. Back with second half action when we return. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
It's not working.
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
We welcome you back to Blazer Stadium, set to begin the second half as Gosnell has to kick off to Valley View, which leads 39-0. The Blazers fumble the opening kickoff, but appear to get back on it as it was a short pooch kick fielded up near midfield, and Gosnell, or rather Valley View, will take over at about their own 38-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter with Valley View leading Gosnell 39-0 in this 4A3 highly anticipated conference showdown, or what was expected to be a showdown, but so far it's been all Valley View in this one tonight. Noah Johns working out of the gun with a field spread, receivers wide to each side. John shows it to the running back, keeps it. He's got a first down, still on his feet, breaks to the outside as he gets a block, 20-yard line, 15, and knocked out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Jagger Sullins on the run for the Blazers.
As it was Jagger Sullins, the ball carrier that time for
Number 6,
Valley View, as the Blazers continue to riddle
but out before Blazer.
the Gosnell offense. It's a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Sullins has moved into the quarterback spot here for the second half for Valley View. Working out of the gun. He wants to throw this time. Sets up, looking, got a receiver wide open in the back of the end zone. That is Peyton Sanders, and he's got the catch for the score.
Jagger Sullins pass complete to Peyton Sanders for the score.
And the onslaught continues here in Valley View. Fair play clock is on. That means the mercy rule play. Our mercy rule is underway. Enacted. Reese Snell on to kick the extra point. Johns is the holder. The kick is high, long, and it's good.
Extra point is good.
And so with 10:18 to play on a rolling clock, our score is
0, your Valley View Blazers.
Valley View 45, Gosnell nothing. Back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
46-0, Valley View dominating Gosnell as we resume action after yet another Valley View score. Here's the kickoff. Returned by A.J. Jones for Gosnell up to about the 21, maybe the 22-yard line.
Stopped by Blazer number 21, Zach Turley,
And so Gosnell will get the ball starting this possession at their own 21. Gosnell on their first possession of the second half needed only 2 plays to cover 64 yards. The score was a 10-yard pass from Jagger Sullins to Peyton Sanders. Reese Snell connecting on the extra point kick. And it is now 46-0 on a rolling clock here in the second half. Griffin out of the gun. Rolling right, wants to throw. Now he fires on the run. Catch made for a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards.
Complete to number 3, Michael Canty, brought down by Blazer number 3.
Canty making the catch for Gosnell.
Carson Davis.
Ball will be spotted at the 26 or the 27-yard line. And it's second and about 4.5 needed. Pirates still trying to find the end zone. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Griffin keeps it out of the gun. He's got a first down as he hits the far sideline and then knocked out of bounds at about the 46-yard line.
The Pirates knocked out of bounds by Blazer, Landon Furnish, but not before a Pirate first down.
Spot the ball at the 45. And a first down from there for Gosnell. Two receivers going wide to each side for the Pirates. Griffin out of the gun, running back slot left. Griffin's back to throw, sets up, fires incomplete. Intended receiver was Canty, but it was well underthrown. And it's 2nd and 10 for Gosnell with 7:17 to play in the third quarter. Three receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Razor goes in motion to the right, turns the corner as he gets the ball. He's got the first down as he hits the far sideline.
Richard Razor on the
Should be
carry
enough
for
to
the
move the
Pirates.
sticks, it appears.
By Blazer, Landon Furnish, but not before another Pirate first down.
And the ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line of Valley View. Three to the left, one receiver to the right. Griffin hands it off to A.J. Jones. He spins out of a tackle as he was almost caught for a loss. Now he's got running room on the far sideline. Gets some blocking, and he's got a first down. A.J. Jones doing a nice job. He was almost caught for a loss and was just able to slip a couple of tackles, reverse field. Then he hit the far sideline with a full head of steam. And he's got another Gosnell first down with the ball spotted at about the 18-yard line. .5:42 left to play in the third quarter as the clock continues to roll here with the mercy rule now in effect. As Valley View leads 46-0. Receivers to the right. Razor's got it over the right side as he finds the end zone from 18 yards away, and for the first time tonight, Valley View, or Gosnell is on the board. Awaiting the extra point opportunity now for Gosnell. Straight on kick is through the uprights and good. And with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter, our score, Gosnell 7, Valley View 46. We're back with more in a moment. This is high school football on Tubetown.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
Why it's not working?
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Gosnell's finally on the board after an 18-yard run by Richard Razor. The extra point kick was good. It's now 46-7 as we await the Pirate kickoff. It's a high, short pooch kick that'll go out of bounds.
Gosnell's kick rolls out of bounds.
And so Valley View will take over in very good field position.
First and 10, Blazers.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line, their own 43. Jager Sullins has moved over into the quarterback slot for Valley View here for the second half. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Bobbles the snap. Here comes pressure. Actually, that's another quarterback that we've got in right now, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. That's Jackson McNabb, now playing quarterback for Valley View, sophomore.
28.
Snap got away from him. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss back to the 39-yard line.
Michael Miller. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Blazers.
2nd and 15 from there. Two receivers wide to each side. McNabb working out of the gun. Gives it off to the first man through. Not much running room at all there.
Tucker Heydrich on the carry.
Tucker Heydrich, the ball carrier.
Brought down for a loss. It'll bring up 3rd and
He'll lose
16
about a
for the
yard or
Blazers.
2 yards more. Sets up 3rd
Pirate number 28, Billy
and
Real.
16. Ball at the 38-yard line. 2:10 to play in the third quarter. Valley View leading 46-7. Again, two receivers are wide to each side. Jackson McNabb, the number 3 quarterback, running the show offensively now for the Blazers. Running back slot right And we've got whistles and
There's
flags
a flag on the play.
as the ball is snapped.
Part of the snap.
Going to be a
False start
penalty against Valley View.
5-yard penalty remains. Third down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 20 for the Blazers. After the ball is respotted at about the 33-yard line. Again, twin receivers are wide to each side. McNabb out of the gun. And again, we have whistles and flags.
Flag on the play. Part of the snap.
And another false start penalty.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 25 now as they back it up 5 more yards. Spot the ball at the 28-yard line. McNabb on 3rd and a bunch. Again, twin receivers are wide to the left and right. McNabb bobbles the snap and ends up keeping it, and he's going to be dropped for yet another loss. This one back inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line, it appears. It'll bring up 4th and about 2 miles for Valley View. They'll have to punt it away as A.J. Jones goes on to set up for the Gosnell return, standing at about his own 45-yard line. 32 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Valley View's first punt of the night. Punter standing, I believe it's the first punt, maybe the second. I think they may have punted one time in the first half. No, this is their first punt. High kick up in the lights, and it'll be down at midfield about the 49-yard line.
Ball's down at the 49-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 Pirates.
And there's the horn to end the 3rd quarter, so we've got 3 in the books at Blazer Stadium. With our score, Valley View 46, Gosnell 7. We are back with the 4th quarter when we return with high school football on Tubetown.
At Temps Plus Staffing, our business is a people business, and we're really good at what we do, whether you're looking for a clerical, industrial, or some other type of employment. Our staff knows where to find the right job for you that offers growth potential, benefits packages, and great pay. Stop by our office in Blytheville or Osceola, or check our website today. Temps Plus Staffing. Top jobs, reliable staff, great people.
Make no mistake about it. Business is a race. The faster you deliver, the better. These days, old school is getting schooled. Northeast Arkansas is now doing business at quantum speed. Introducing Quantum, only from Ritter Communications. Try to keep up.
Set to begin the 4th quarter. Gosnell with the football to Valley View 49-yard line. After the first Valley View punt of the night, Gosnell will go off tackle over the right side, take the ball down to about the 45-yard line.
Dylan Ford on the
Second and 6 from there for Gosnell. Just underway here in the 4th quarter. The mercy rule or fair play clock has been in effect since the start of the second half, so that 3rd quarter went very quickly. 39-0 was our halftime score. Loose ball on the ground as the Gosnell quarterback dropped it backing away from center, but gets back on it. That's Griffin still in the game for
brought down by
Gosnell.
Blazer, number 13, Landon Furnish.
So it's a loss back to the
That'll be 3rd and long.
47, sets up 3rd and 8 for Gosnell. Both of these teams will be involved in the playoffs next week. Valley View will be at home while Gosnell will have to go on the road as the number 3 seed out of the 4A3. Here's a give over the left side for not much.
Michael Canty on the carry.
Canty gets back to the line of scrimmage and then is thrown back.
Stopped by
It's going to be a loss back to about the 50, and it'll bring up 4th and 10 for Gosnell. So Montezuma on to punt again for Gosnell. Valley View will set up for the return. at about the 20-yard line. I believe it's Cobble still into return punts for Valley View. Kick away. Bearcats call for and made at about the 15-yard line. That's where Valley View will begin their next possession with 10 minutes to play in the ball game.
It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
Third team quarterback in the game now for Valley View. That being McNabb. He's got receivers spread across the field, 2 to each side. Tucker Heydrich, slot right, or slot left rather. And McNabb shows it to him, then keeps it. He's out over the 20, pulling tacklers with him and knocked out of bounds. Or actually, he just pulls them out of bounds with him up to about the 25 or the 26-yard line with 9:05 to play in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Blazers.
Second and 1 at the 24-yard line. McNabb takes the snap, gives it off right up the middle of the running back. Should be enough there for the first down as Tucker Heydrich punches it out to about the 28-yard line. Move the sticks and call it a first down for Valley View. Ball at the 28-yard line. Three receivers to the right, one to the left for the Blazers. And the give to Heydrich. Heydrich blasts off tackle straight up the middle. Punches it out to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. It'll be second and about 4 yards needed for Valley View. 7:49 to play in the ball game. Late substitution for Valley View as they face 2nd and 4 from the 36. High snap, ball on the ground. It's picked up by McNabb. He's going to reverse field, roll right, trying to find some running room, but the hole closes pretty quickly, and he's going to be dropped for a sack back at about the 25, maybe even the 24-yard line.
Shane Cunningham.
With 7 minutes to play in the ball game.
3rd and 14 for the Blazers.
Sets up 3rd and 14 for Valley View from the 24. Heydrich gets the carry on a sweep out over the right side. Not a lot of blockers out there, and he's going to be met right around the line of scrimmage. Well shy of the first down, and that means Valley View will have to punt for the second time tonight.
4th and 13 for the Blazers.
Valley View punter standing at his own 10-yard line. Gets a nice kick away. Lorenzana's kick will be down at the 35-yard line. And that's where Gosnell will begin their next possession with 5:37 left to play as the clock continues to tick down here at Blazer Stadium. So first down for Gosnell from their own 35-yard line. And here come the Pirates. Quarterback Dwight Griffin lines up under center this time and pitches it to the deep tailback, that being Michael Miller. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets about a half-yard gain after the net.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 still, essentially, for Gosnell. Ball spotted just over the 35-yard line. Two receivers going wide to the right for the Pirates. Griffin back into shotgun formation this time. Takes the snap, gives it off to the running back. He reverses field, backpedals, now going to be caught for a loss. He should have just took what he had, because now it's going to be a loss back to about the 30-yard line. Third and about 16 needed now for Gosnell. Just inside 4 minutes to play. One receiver going wide right, that's Canny. Pitch it out to the tailback, that's Mullins. Mullins breaks it out over the 35 to about the 38-yard line. It'll be fourth down for Gosnell. 3:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Montezuma on to punt it away for the Pirates. He'll be standing at his own 25. Valley View's return man sets up at about the 30-yard line. Low line drive punt, bounces twice and then picked up and fielded for Valley View. Tackle made at the 45-yard line. And I believe that was Dylan Ford on the return. Actually, it was Cobble on the return. For Valley View, it sets up a first down for the Blazers at their own 45-yard line with 2.5 minutes left in the game. Valley View leads 46-7. This one was pretty much over at halftime. They led 39-0 at the break. McNabb, the third-team quarterback, in the ball game for Valley View. He'll keep it. Struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be stopped about a yard or two shy. Called a 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 11 for Valley View. With a $1:52 left to play. Ball off the 44-yard line. A lot of ninth graders out on the field right now. They've brought some of the ninth graders up from their junior high team. So a lot of folks that are out there right now that we don't have on our senior high roster. But McNabb, a sophomore, is the quarterback. Meanwhile, there's movement on the right side of the line for Valley View. So that will cost them 5 more yards.
5-yard penalty remains, 2nd down.
As the clock continues to tick down as we wind down toward the 1-minute mark. And this one is about to go in the history books as Valley View will end the regular season at 7-3, 6-1 in conference play. They'll finish in sole possession of the runner-up spot in the league race and get the home playoff bid next week. While Gosnell will finish at 5-5 and 5-2 in league play. McNabb fires short to number 40, who I assume is one of the ninth graders on our roster for Valley View. 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. Sets up 2nd and about 16. Correction, 3rd down and about 16. One more snap of the football should put this one in the books. Receivers are 2 wide to each side. They'll give it off to Heydrich. Tucker Heydrich breaks it up to about the 46-yard line. And most likely that was the last snap of the game. It was. As Valley View wins this one 46-7. The Blazers finishing the regular season, as we said, at 7-3, 6-1 in conference play. And they'll be back at home here next week for the first round of the playoffs at Blazer Stadium, while Gosnell will drop to 5-5, 5-2 in the league, and go on the road for round one of the state playoffs. Let's recap scoring from this football game, from the second half anyway. It was 39-0 at halftime. Only two scores in the second half, one by each team. Valley View got their final score of the night with 10:43 to play early in the third quarter on a 10-yard pass from Jagger Sullins to Peyton Sanders. Reese Snell booted the extra point kick. The drive unofficially covered 64 yards in 2 plays, and that set the score at 46-0 in favor of Valley View. That would be the final score of the night in a fast-moving second half as the fair play clock was turned on immediately to start the third and fourth quarters. Gosnell got their lone score of the night with 5:20 to play in the third quarter on an 18-yard run by Richard Razor. The extra point kick was good. The drive covered 79 yards in 6 plays unofficially and set the final score at 46-7 as Valley View gets the easy win tonight against Gosnell here in the regular season finale for both of these ball clubs. They'll both be in the playoffs next week. Again, the final score, Valley View 46, Gosnell 7. Our videographer this evening has been Richard Bressler. Our executive producer for high school sports on Ritter Communications in Tubetown is Marcus Carlton. I'm Randy Myers. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.
At Temps Plus Staffing, our business is a people business, and we're really good at what we do, whether you're looking for a clerical, industrial, or some other type of employment. Our staff knows where to find the right job for you that offers growth potential, benefits packages, and great pay. Stop by our office in Blytheville or Osceola, or check our website today. Temps Plus Staffing. Top jobs, reliable staff, great people.
Mom, what's wrong with the internet?
Who's streaming again?
Why is it so slow?
Why it's not working?
Mom, something's wrong with the internet.
I don't know.
Don't let your family suffer from a slow internet connection. With Ritter, you get the speed you need for online harmony. Speed matters. Get the highest internet speed only from Ritter Communications, right by you.